I got a new video. I got a new video. Alesia Michelle.
Hey girl,
I'm ready to go.
how you feeling?
Eurovision fan. Are you ready for the show? Good morning, good morning, people. Well, it's morning for me, might be afternoon for some of you in Europe. And I had to hop on the line with you because Austria released their song now. I know that, like, some people, it was really hyped up. There was like a snippet that was leaked. I think I had heard a bit of a snippet. I don't know if it was the correct one. I don't know if it was like the correct snippet because it was like a while ago. Like it was a while ago. So it might not have been the correct one. But I was kind of like, huh, what is this? So we've got Teya and Selena. Selena, who the hell is Edgar? And it's Austria's song for Eurovision 2023. Now, I will just give you a heads up. So, am I going into this with high hopes? Short answer, I'm going to be real. No, not really. I feel like last year with Austria, when the song dropped, we were all excited. We were all like, oh, wow, this is really good. And then, as the course of time went on, it was kind of like the reality began to like set in where it was just like, oh, this might not really come to fruition live like we want it to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like that is what happened. So I'm not necessarily going into this thinking like, oh, this is going to be great. But honestly, that's that's kind of sometimes a good thing because I think it makes us go into it and we're open to being surprised as opposed to open to being like disappointed and like let down. But hey, if you've never been to my channel before, welcome. If you love the Eurovision Song Contest, I think you're going to love my channel. So please take this opportunity right now to like this video and to subscribe. I'm telling you, I have so much content for you. I mean, we just talk about Eurovision and the beautiful thing over here is we're building community, live streams. We can talk, react together. So please take this opportunity to like and to subscribe. Okay, y'all. I'm ready to get into this reaction. It's real early and I don't even have that much time because I got to go to work. So without further ado, I'm ready to hop into this reaction. Let me make sure my headphones are all the way up. Okay. Copyright, this is for news purposes, teaching, scholarship, education, and this is research. Hashtag fair use. Hashtag let's take it to the streets. All right, because if you're trying to watch a music video, I don't know why you would, click on a reaction video to watch a music video. I would watch the music video. Link in the description. All right. Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me... Okay, I'm gonna go back a little bit. Okay, zoop, 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 zoop. So I have the full effect.
Oh my god, you're such a good writer.
Okay.
It's not me, it's Edgar. Who the hell is Edgar? There's a ghost in my body and he is a lyricist. It is Edgar.
Okay. His brains are in your hands. Uh-oh. Oh, this is not bad. Okay, it's a bop. It's, we get the sing-songy talking. Ooh, what the heck is this about? Okay, y'all. Oh, I heard this. Okay. Oh, so this is... Okay. Well, somebody needed to come for Karia, and this one might be coming for Karia. Okay. Okay. Do we think that they can do this live? That's the catch. I mean, it's a party, but it's not given that like arena stadium DJ sort of party vibe, which I think is a good thing. It's giving us more like kind of rap, pitch, a little bit of camp. So we don't necessarily need it to feel like a club. Like this is just, yeah. Okay, gas station champagne is on me. Okay. So I'm not worried about the vocal because there isn't really that much of a vocal here. So I'm not really worried about the vocal. To me, I just want to make sure when they bring it to life on the stage, it doesn't feel like silly. I mean, honestly, this is kind of giving me like a little bit of like early Gaga. Here I tell you. I mean, I mean, this is fun. It's silly. They're trying to come up with like a little bit of a dance or something for people to get into, and it's easy, so people can do it.
Who the hell is Edgar?
Okay. Okay. Well, it's me. So, let's kick it off and talk about the styling. Um, we're gonna have to have different clothes for Eurovision. You know what I mean? Like this was a music video, so the clothes were very much so reflective of like you're in this setting. So we're gonna need different clothes. I don't know what clothes we get, but we're gonna need different looks. We're gonna need different looks because we're not gonna have the office setting on the stage in Liverpool. You know what I mean? And so it's gonna be more dancey. It's gonna be more like, okay, this is like a performance, and that could be tricky. I do feel like, I mean, they're not taking themselves super seriously. So I don't think that we have to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that we have to be like appreciating this, with this like delicate, like, oh, it's art. So, you know what I mean? Like, I think we could just say, like, this is fun. It's laughing at itself. I think that that's a good thing to have a little bit of a sense of humor. It's interesting because I'm kind of thinking to myself, I'm like, Austria really needed to give us something. They needed to give us something. Let's be real. I don't think that this year is easy. So let's look at our semifinals and really break it down so I can, so I can all keep it all together. Um, I think like so the issue with last year was the fact that it was one of those dance songs. Those dance songs have historically been tricky for people to sort of advance with. Like we've talked about this before. Because it's just hard to kind of create that atmosphere of a party on stage. So it's hard for the kind of the like these DJ fronted songs to advance. Now, of course, we have seen it done before well, but we have also seen it, I think, done I don't want to say poorly, but like just where it misses the mark more often than not. And so I really would hope that they can learn from that. And I don't think that this is that. That's what Austria had to deal with last year. That is not this year. I think this is still like kind of a standalone piece song that you can have on the stage. So I think with the staging, it's just going to be their challenge is to make sure that it still has that little sense of humor, that they kind of put those winks into the performance. And that might be tricky to do, but I think that they could try to figure it out. So, Austria is coming. Ooh, Austria is in the second half of semifinal two. Semifinal two, we are saying, is feeling a little bit more wide open than semifinal one. But like I said, because I was reacting to stuff yesterday, I think today, since we've got more songs, I really might do a deeper accounting of what I think can make it and what I think will not make it. Because it's just been a while since I've really, really been seriously like kind of looking at it like, okay, like what really has an opening, what might struggle. I haven't done that yet. I think with Austria, I, some of y'all are saying, I think I saw a comment that was saying um that it might close the semi. But let me hop into the comments real quick. So yeah, AA is saying Austria is definitely closing the semi. I could see that happening. I definitely could see that happening. But with all of the rock entries that we have, I wouldn't be surprised if they gave the closing to Australia. Think about that ending, all right. You know, think about the way that there's that lift at the end of it. Think about the party that Slovenia is sort of probably going to create on stage. My sights are still like, I think that might happen. But I do think that Austria could be in the running because it's fun. It's got a sense of humor again. But let's also say this too: coming to close the semi isn't necessarily a good thing because we've had plenty of songs that have closed semis that have then not qualified. Um, Daniel says the only options I can think of to win this semi: Austria, Slovenia, Armenia. I could agree with that. This one might win the televote, though, if Slovenia can't get it done. If Slovenia can't get it done, I could see. I mean, because this is the thing, it's 100% televote semis. We don't have juries. So, and I don't know if Armenia would be winning the televote. I don't know if it's going to be bombastic enough and fun enough. Because again, remember, I'm thinking Europe wants a little bit of fun. So to me, I would be looking at Slovenia. And yes, maybe Austria, dare I say, Austria having the opportunity to win the semi. Um, Jerry Berry says it would be great seeing old men in suits as their background dancers. I could see it even just as like female dancers dressed up as Edgar Allan Poe dancing. I could see that. Lawrence, this is going to be so dependent on the staging. I think so. I think so. Alex, Halo, unfortunately, the vocals weren't great at all live. Correct. And this one might be better. And also, there's not a whole bunch of vocal going on in this. And lest we forget, we actually do have the ability to have, what do you call it? Backing vocals built in and baked into the track. And I think that with this song, I'm going to just go on and say, I think there's going to be like quite a few background vocals just baked into this track. Not saying that that's bad. Montreal, my hopes were high and they weren't really fulfilled, but why not? Happy is not another so-called power ballad. Well, yeah, okay, yeah, feel Glück. Um, uh, Edward, the staging should be humoristic but slick. Yeah, I think and the thing is that can be hard to do because since like not everyone thinks all the same things are kind of funny, and you want to make sure that the humor is baked in on different levels to meet different audiences of people because you want people to see it and go like, this isn't serious. Because if you have people thinking that it's serious, they're going to be like, oh, WTF, what is this? Like, Poe, 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 what is this? Um, yeah, yeah. So Harry Joyce, silly on the surface, but deep with the lyrical content. Remember, y'all, nobody's Googling lyrics on the night. Nobody is doing that. No one's doing that. So no one's doing that. Oh wait, someone said I agree except for Croatia. Oh my goodness. Did I forget about Croatia? No, Croatia is semifinal one. Oh, maybe y'all are talking about something else. Yeah, y'all are talking about semifinal one. Austria is in semifinal two. So yeah, if we're talking about winning semifinal two, I mean, because this is the thing, it could flop. I think that's the hard truth with this. This is tricky. This is tricky. It's going to be hard for them to kind of figure out the balance. Someone said, can they end up left side at the final? And then Renovich, can we all agree that if this was in semifinal one, then borderline qualifier? Yes. 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 Because semifinal one has more of our heavy hitters. Uh yeah. Edward Reeves, the lyrics are actually really deep about plagiarism, ghostwriting, and exploiting writers for profit. That's a lovely thing. Again, nobody's gonna Google these lyrics on the night. So I think they gotta lean into what's gonna work for them. You know what I'm saying? That's just my thing. Georgia says Georgia could possibly top 3 in the semi. Yeah, possibly. But we don't have it yet. So I'm gonna play in the sandbox of what we know for right now. I just think it's risky. This is a risk. It's gonna be challenging for them to figure out how to bring this to life on stage, but I believe that they could. I believe that they could. I'm going into this hopeful. I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic that they will be able to bring this together live. But I don't want to make any proclamations saying that, like, oh, yeah, definite like semi winner. Because to me, right now, I don't know if it really feels like a semi winner without seeing it live. I just think the way that they bring it to life on stage is truly going to affect the way that people digest it. If people understand that, like, it's not a joke entry, it's not trying to take the piss, that, like, yes, like, they're serious about it, but they are seriously not taking themselves seriously. Does that make any sense? I think that's what I'm going to go with. All right, that was my reaction. What do you think? Drop down and talk to me in the comments below. Do you agree with my reaction? Talk to me in the comments below. Do you disagree? That's okay too. Talk to me in the comments below. This is a conversation, and you know what? I am so excited for Eurovision 20 2023. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe because I got more content coming for you. And I kind of like doing these live reactions. This is sort of fun. We get to talk more frequently. I like it. I like it. So I might be in for the long haul with this. Well, thank you for watching. Bye.